peeps, Angel of the Dawn, back with another Earth sign message. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Hope everybody's doing fabulous out there today. Hope everybody's enjoying these renewing energies. Like, they I feel like they were super intense, and they still are super intense in some aspects, but it's a big changeover from, it feels like moving from dark to light, like moving from 3D to 5D. Although today's kind of felt like, for me, like this in between state, and we've had rain and storms here all day. Matter of fact, there's a big gap from the fire sign video to this video because there was tornado sirens and everything going off. So there was a little bit of time frame where I couldn't really do videos, just because of the noise. I wasn't worried. I lived in Oklahoma most of my life. The tornadoes don't faze me at this point. But anyways, so hope the energies are being good to you guys, and hope they're feeling fresh and things are moving in a positive manner. Shout out to all of my new and existing subscribers. You guys freaking rock, and I love each and every one of you guys, and thank you guys so much for all the love and support you show me and my channel. And yeah, speaking of this fresh feeling, I was guided this morning to what I call reset all of my decks, and that's where I go through and I put them all like in their suits, individual suits, and then in numerical order and all of that. And then of course I sage every day, but then I also sage them special, I guess. So yeah, I was called to do that this morning. Usually I'm called to do that around new moons, not usually full moons, but this energy has felt very, very transformative and like big time transformations and releases and things like that. So anyways, oh, and one more announcement. Excuse me. I do have the new, or it's not the new, it's probably been around forever, but my new Isis Oracle deck by Alana Fairchild. And so we'll be getting Oracle messages from Isis towards the end of the reading. We'll do the tarot dice like I usually do, and then some cards, and then we'll do the Oracle. So I think that's all I had to say. Oh, and if you identify as a twin flame, I really suggest go watch the Divine Masculine reading I put up earlier today. It was really an awesome reading, really, really beautiful. So, like I said, if you identify as a twin flame, you might check that out. So, anyways, without further ado, Earth signs, let's see what's going on. The rain doesn't get too loud to where I can't hear me and you guys can't hear me. I think it's at a dull roar now. Let's see here. Okay, so the cycle is wrapping up. That is going to bring in this new cycle of a new spiritual level, Earth signs. Something's taking place very quickly. Well, let's see. That's funny. We kind of got quickly, but and it could be that. Okay, there could be some new information that you're gonna have to kind of take your time and really discern and pick apart. Um, and maybe make sure that you're not holding on to any baggage or even any judgment. Withhold judgment. There could be information that comes in that you might want to reserve making judgment on. Yeah, something like that. This could have something to do with a love situation and the possibility of a new start. I do have the Queen of Swords here with the King of Swords here underneath the Fool for the new start. So this could be a divine connection that, like this coming together, would bring things to a whole new spiritual level. But I feel like there's a need to be discerning, but not judgmental. Yeah, discerning, but not judgmental. I do feel like, oh wow, I just now realized this, earth signs. Over here on this side, we've got the Lovers, the Three of Cups, the Four of Wands, and the Nine of Cups, and the Hanged Man in reverse. So this is definitely, if there was a love situation that was stuck, and this is definitely twin flame, because we got the Lovers and the Four of Wands with the Nine of Cups. But if there was a situation that was stuck, that situation is becoming unstuck, and it's definitely a cause for celebration. It's definitely wishes granted. There may be some truth that's coming out or that needs to be spoken in this situation. Yeah, this is definite. This is like solid foundation. This is, this could even be like partnerships. This is finances, like big time finances. This is love. This is health and happiness. I do feel like there is some, like, guarding your heart until you have all the details. Like, you really want this Ten of Pentacles, Earth signs, because we've got the Queen of Wands back here. You really want this Ten of Pentacles, but you're really kind of guarding your heart and being discerning without being judgmental, but guarding your heart until you have all of the details, all of the facts here. Because we've got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse with the Two of Swords in reverse, and then yeah, you could be waiting for the truth and an apology of why somebody walked away. Yeah, I feel like you could be, you're guarding your heart to see if, you know, you want all the facts to see if this person is gonna tell the truth and apologize about maybe walking away. at some point. And then this is getting out of any toxic. This is like, I feel like this is defeating any kind of toxic energy, anything lower vibrational, thoughts, feelings, actions, behaviors, addictions, obsessions, codependencies. This is getting out of it here with the devil in reverse, and then the Six of Wands in the upright. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The Seven of Pentacles. So, winning, I feel like there was a period of like wondering if something was going to move forward, and so there was a lot of worry and maybe fear, and then but now it's definitely moving forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, a lot of work is definitely going to be required for this relationship, Earth signs, because I feel like not just you, Earth signs, but I feel like both parties here have been in this Nine of Wands energy, where it's just you guys have both been through a lot, and so it's gonna take being considerate, being open and honest, and really communicating, and really letting down your guard in order to really make this situation work. But I feel like it is, this is the twin flame connection. This is that once this cycle, some cycle needs to end. And it could be like this cycle that you're worried about. Like, it could be this cycle that needs to be put to bed. Any deception, like, all the cards need to be put out on the table, which is funny because I'm totally getting ready to do cards, but all the cards need to be put out on the table. Anything hidden needs to be brought to the surface. And once that's done, and you really have just really surrendered, both parties, this is just like all out. Once that cycle has ended, this turns into a higher level, higher vibrational divine relationship that is a whole new beginning. It's like, we've got the Sun here with the Ace of Pentacles, the Fool. What do we have down here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like that is just a brand new high vibrational divine life. Like it, what is that Whole New World song on? It's like a Disney movie or something where they sing the Whole New World, but that's what I'm hearing. I think I've heard that one before, but yeah. So once truth is spoken, and like any kind of apologies or damn it, what else was I gonna say? Apologies and I don't know. Apologies and truths, I guess. That's all I can come up with now. But but yeah, I feel like too that when these truths are made, and regardless of who's doing it, there's got to be like no judgment on the other side, or a really strong attempt at no judgment. You know, sometimes it's really hard to just be non-judgmental, but you know, there's got to be a communication here um, for this to really move to this higher vibration and for the cycle to really end. There's got to be open, honest communication and understanding and forgiveness and non-judgment. I'm really trying to shuffle these really good because I did reset them this morning, so I want to make sure that they're good and shuffled up. But yeah, earth signs, this looks really good. This looks really good. We'll see what the cards have to say. And wow, this feels a whole lot more like the energy that I've been feeling over the last few days versus that fire sign video that I did earlier. That one was, woo, crazy town. I did not care for that energy at all. Alright, so we got the Magician. Yeah, totally manifesting this new situation. Then we've got the Five of Swords. Walking away. I feel like this is the walking away from the judgments, the lies. This is walking away from like the old life. This is putting that cycle to rest. I mean, this could also be like walking away from this other person if all cards aren't put out on the table and, you know, that this goes in a positive way. Like if this goes in some, like if there is not truth and, you know, this open communication and all of that, this could be walking away from that person too. Because this cycle has to end. This old cycle has to end of like any type of lies and deception and, you know, any of the lower vibrational energies in order for this to like move up into the next higher phase. And then we've got the Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Shields. I feel like the only way, or well, not the only way, but I feel like both individuals are going to have to be solid, like in who they are, as individuals. You know, both people have to have been doing their work. You know, if only one person has been doing the work, then there's an imbalance. And, you know, unless that other person is open to just really, you know, diving deep into the work, then it's going to continue to be imbalanced. You know, unless they've already done the work. Gosh dang, cards flying everywhere. Alright, so we've got the Ace of Wands in reverse, the King of Wands, the Three of Shields, so I feel like, let's see. Whoa. Ow. Oh, yeah, see, this could be, this other person may not have been doing their work. It looks like they may be trying to get away with something. They may be just wanting, they may just be wanting to come in for sex. Or they could see this as some type of opportunity. Something, there's some kind of sneakiness and not being honest. We've got the Ace of Swords in reverse and the Seven of Swords. And with the Five of Swords, yeah, that's not good energy at all. Six of Wands. The Eight of Wands in reverse. Yeah, this person may... They may think that they're going to get away with not telling you everything. They may be wanting to come in and start something with you, but they're not being completely honest. They're trying to get away with something. Three of Wands in reverse. Yeah, they may not be seeing something. They may be, I don't know, that, let's see, we got 3, 6, 9, 12, that is 12. But then we've got the Fool. Wait, Vay. This is pretty confusing. So it could be earth signs that this is a past energy. This could be what your person has done in the past. And they may be afraid that there is no future, that there is no talking about it, because this is what they've done in the past. And they may see you as being fine on your own and not wanting to be in a relationship. And especially if this walking away and lies and trying to get away with something, sneaking around, being shady in general, if that was the energy, then basically it's like they don't see why you would want to move in that direction. But we've got the Fool twice, so, and we've got the Chariot, we've got the Magician. Like, the major arcana all say that this is, the right move forward for both parties, earth signs. And the major arcana, if you guys watch my channel, I always say, like, this is the major shit. All of these things that are in the four corners, that's all the minor shit that adds up to this, or that affects this, or has to do with this. But this is the big shit. So I feel like these are things that need to be worked through on both parties. Like, I feel like earth signs, you may be a little closed off and guarded, and this person could be afraid that you're holding on to judgments because you are being guarded. And so they may be afraid to tell the truth, but the truth definitely needs to come out. There has to be open, honest communication, authenticity for this to move forward, because this is a divine connection, and so it can only move forward in a divine way. Anything less than that, this relationship will not move forward. But I feel like it is going to move forward with the two Fools, the Magician, and the Chariot. So let's get some Isis Oracle for you guys, earth signs. I love these cards. Beautiful illustrations, really deep and powerful messages. And usually, so far, it's been taking a little bit of time for these cards to pop out, because it seems like um, it brings very, very specific messages. So Earth signs, it really looks like their horizons are, beautiful. There could be some uncomfortableness over here having to deal with this, and I usually feel like the swords and the pentacles are more of like an uncomfortable 3D, uh, physical reality type energy, and where you got the cups and the wands, where I feel like that's a little bit more like 4 or 5D and higher type energy. And which over here in the emotions and spiritual department, like we just got better than a trifecta, I guess. I just don't know what that is. Because we've got the Lovers, the Three of Cups, the Nine of Cups, and the Four of Wands all over there. I mean, I guess you could call it a trifecta with just the Lovers, the Four of Wands, and the Nine of Cups. And then the Three of Cups could represent the trifecta. I crack me up. Alright, there's my last two. Alright. So we've got stay true and be in your power. And it says, you are a sovereign divine being with spiritual authority and freedom within. You do not need permission from anyone to be who you are and live your life as you so choose. This is your divine birthright. Guard it as the precious treasure that it is, and remember that you are a divine being free to be you. Alright, I feel like that has to do with this past situation, and it's saying, if you, when you move forward into this situation, if you weren't in your sovereign power in the past, that you have to make sure that no matter what happens, you stay in your sovereignty and in your divinity, and not lose yourself in another person and in a relationship. Like, there's a healthy blend of energy exchange without losing yourself in a relationship or in a situation. We've got the Pillar of Light. And it says, Pillar of light burning bright, earth star below, soul star above. Burn away all that is not light, transform all into unconditional love. Star of Isis, descend, your blessing and peace without end. Grace me now with peace and protection, completely embraced by divine perfection. Wow, that was beautiful. So that was a little prayer there for you guys, Earth signs, and like a burning away of unnecessary energies. And then we've got Divine Sun Child. And it says, blessings of the sun flow to you now. It is time to allow your life to flourish without limits, to let your light burn bright and without veil, just like the midsummer sun burning without contest in the Egyptian desert. It is your time to shine bright. Right on. And then we've got Queen of Heaven. The Queen of Heaven, the divine empress of the skies. Acknowledge your feminine authority now, as a man or a woman. You have a life path of spiritual leadership to bring qualities of mercy, compassion, and wisdom into the world. That sounds really awesome, Earth signs. All right, at the top of the deck, proper burial for freedom. This looks like a really powerful card. Alright, this says, there is nothing to be gained and everything to be lost by trying to hold on to that which no longer serves us. Osiris, Lord of the dead, guides you now to release that which no longer needs to be a part of your life so that you may be free. And I totally feel like that is any of this old junk. Like, basically, I feel like it's this old relationship, period. Like, if this relationship's gonna work in the future, then it's gonna be an entirely new relationship. But, like, this old thing just has to die in order for things to move forward. So basically, it's the shedding of your old self, your old skin, your old life, and totally creating with this magician and both of these fools entirely new, a whole new world. Again, I'm not going to sing the song, but you know, you get my meaning. So, anyways, this is really beautiful, Earth signs. I'm glad it turned out to be a good reading. Pardon the delay, the storms, they needed to be heard, I guess. Love Mother Nature, love storms. So, anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. That really helps my channel get circulated. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. That helps you get alerted to know when I put out new videos. Sometimes it's pretty sporadic. And share if you know somebody that might like these videos, my content. So yeah, and if you are interested in any of the services that I offer, the personal readings, the coaching, or the healing, all of that information is in the description box below. There is a May special. It just says a new reading, but that is the May special until the 1st of June. Then that pricing will go up. And what else? If you guys get some kind of guidance or insight or information from these videos that I post here on the channel and would like to reciprocate with an energy exchange donation, those are always greatly appreciated and accepted, and those can be sent to my PayPal. And I am sending you guys so very much love, really so many blessings. It looks like you guys got a lot going for you guys, and so sending you guys so very much love. And this is Angel of the Dawn saying peace, love, and light out. Until next time.